everybody. It's Tuesday, the first day of October. I'm Jennifer Palumbo along with Seth Phillips, and we are starting the month off by breaking a record in Lexington.
That's right. We've already done it. 89 was the last record of this day, the daily high temperature, and we're already at 92 degrees. So we've surpassed it. We're going to keep on. We had the rest of the afternoon to warm up too. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's inevitable. This will likely be one of the warmest October days that we ever have going forward. So that's something. We just had the warmest September on record, the driest September on record.
And we're not
just tired of it.
We're not done with the 90s though either.
No, we still have
just a few more
days to get through after today. Yeah. So yeah, but there is some relief. We're going to be cooling down, getting some better rain chances coming up next week. So we just have to get to that point.
Good, we need it.
Yeah, it's on the way.
All right, well, let's get a look at what's on now. A high school football player's patriotic moment has gone viral. Reports say Jacob Pope, a student at South Davidson High School in North Carolina, was walking to practice as the national anthem started playing in the distance right before a softball game. So Pope stopped in the parking lot and placed one hand over his heart. A teacher, impressed by his respect, snapped this photo and then posted it to Facebook. And that post has received more than 1,000 shares and likes. Just taking a moment to honor.
Showing the love for his country.
Yes.
Love to see that. All right, an invitation to a homecoming dance in Florida is getting a lot of love on social media. It made national news. 19-year-old Davis Cowan surprised his girlfriend, 18-year-old Saris Garcia, with the invitation while she was cheering at her school's football game Thursday for Lake Brantley High School. She joyfully said yes. The cute couple both have Down syndrome. They've known each other most of their lives. The couple went to the Seminole High School prom on Saturday and had a blast. The invitation video has been viewed millions of times on social media.
What a sweet moment.
Oh, it's so amazing. I love to see that.
Yeah. Well, leaders at a Virginia Christian school say the story about a 12-year-old girl that she told about her classmates is not true. The 12-year-old at Emmanuel Christian School had claimed 3 white classmates held her down and cut off some of her dreadlocks. School leaders issued a statement thanking the Fairfax Police Department for their work in the case. They also said, quote, "This ordeal has revealed that we as a school family are not immune from the effects of deep racial wounds in our society." They also confirmed the accusations were false and said the girl admitted that to be the case. Her family also apologized to the school and the boy's family, and they have asked the community for forgiveness.
All right, an early snowstorm turns a fall wedding shoot into a winter wonderland. Sean and Brittany Toohey were celebrating their wedding on Mount Spokane in Washington State over the weekend when the storm rolled in. Instead of canceling plans for an outdoor shoot, the couple embraced the winter weather and had their pictures taken outside. The shoot lasted a mere 10 minutes, but in the time, the photographer captured these one-of-a-kind photos. The wedding itself, of course, was moved indoors.
Maybe that's something that could happen when you get married.
Yeah, you know, geez.
Have you set a date? Or when is it?
It's September 19th of next year, but it's in Louisiana that gets snow maybe once every 6 years. So I'm pretty good on the snow. Now rain,
you're safe. Yeah,
rain, that's a different story. But the good news, we're having the reception and the wedding inside, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I have to think though, don't you think she's freezing in her dress?
Oh, she's got to be. I mean,
no coat,
I'm sure
wrap,
behind
nothing.
the camera she had a big old coat on,
Yeah.
But then they're like, all right, take it off real quick so we can take a picture. And it turned out great. It
yeah,
looked good,
that's cool
especially
pictures.
with the snow. Just unique for something like that.
A way that they'll always be able to remember that special moment. Well, this is something that we told you about a few weeks ago. Now there's an update. College athletes in California will have an easier time getting paid for endorsements under a new law just signed by Governor Gavin Newsom. He made the announcement in this video yesterday with LeBron James. The measure would give student athletes the ability to benefit financially from their name, image, and likeness. The Fair Pay to Play Act does not take effect until 2023. Currently, the NCAA bans student athletes from making any money while playing college sports. That while the colleges and universities make millions of dollars, and in the NCAA's case, billions, promoting the athletes. The NCAA issued a statement, part of it saying changes are needed, but they have to happen on a national level through the NCAA. And since this happened, at least 10 other states have already introduced legislation that would make this happen. But the problem is going to be all of these states having different laws saying different things, and so the NCAA is saying, well, we need to be in charge of all of it, but then there are also people saying that maybe Congress needs to take this up so that it's a federal law and everybody has the same rules.
Dragging their feet on this. This is not something that needs to be waited on. This is a great idea, and we need to be moving towards it in the future. These kids are, they're playing football or basketball or whatever sport they're playing, and all of this money generated around their name, and they're not getting any of it.
No, they're not. And, and the argument is too, I had an academic scholarship in college, but, I could have gone out and, made money at doing something at a car dealership or something like that. Well, this is, but the only people who are not allowed to make money on campus are the athletes. So why should, a college student be able to, but a college athlete can't? And so people are saying, well, this will bring more cheating to the.
No.
All it will do is expose the system, which is, these agents and people paying. Now it'll be out in the open.
At least we're moving in the right direction at this point.
Yeah, change is definitely needed.
Absolutely.
I was doing that. We had a big garden.
What a beautiful voice. That was Emily Zamurka, a Russian native who grew up dreaming of being a performer. She used to play the violin, but after that was stolen, she turned to singing. She became homeless after falling ill. A Los Angeles police officer captured Emily singing in a subway station, and this video went viral after the police department tweeted it. It's been viewed tens of thousands of times. Emily revealed she likes to sing in the subway because it sounds so great. She says she didn't go to music school and has no formal training, but would not turn down the opportunity to sing on stage. And she is wowing the crowds there in the subway station.
I hope she gets her chance. It's amazing how many talented people have fallen hard times and are like that. Remember that announcer? There was a homeless guy, I forget what city he was in, but he had just this golden voice.
Yes, the booming voice. Right.
Yeah, and they gave him an opportunity to become an announcer of something. I don't know whatever happened to him, but just to have that opportunity, as someone who's living with limited means, to be able to have that in their life.
And I always think about that too, when you're in the subway or in the airport, and if there is somebody who is playing an instrument or singing with that incredible talent, just stop and, thank them, reward them, give them money if you choose, because it really, means a lot to them. And hopefully she'll get a big break from this.
Absolutely. All right, you can get a Big Mac from McDonald's for, get this, a penny. Doordash is giving away 1 million McDonald's Big Macs for a penny plus a fee through Friday. Get the double-decker sandwich at doordash.com or on the app using a promo code 1MBigMac. Fees start at $2.99. You'll also be automatically entered into a sweepstakes to win $1 million. The offer is good while supplies last.
Have you ever done DoorDash? I've never done it yet.
I've heard so. I don't know if it's DoorDash. There's one of those companies that people that they were like, don't use because they're kind of shady with, I don't think it's
with
DoorDash,
the way that they tip the drivers. I remember that.
But regardless, I've used the bigger ones like Uber Eats and all those. So yeah, it's convenient for sure.
And a penny for a Big Mac, which is $2.50 when you add in the fees.
And a lot of them are having these promos where it's like if you order from a certain restaurant, you get free delivery and things like that. So yeah, a dollar or a penny for a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
No.
Right? All right, Coca-Cola is bringing even more caffeine to the U.S. The beverage company is launching its first ever energy drink in the United States next year. It launched in Europe in April. Coca-Cola Energy has 114 milligrams of caffeine in each 12-ounce serving, which is nearly 4 times the caffeine in a can of regular Coke. Oh my goodness. It will come in 4 varieties, including sugar-free and cherry flavors. Coca-Cola said it's bringing its energy drink market to the U.S. to evolve its portfolio. It will be more expensive too, with a recommended price of $2.49 each compared to 12 packs of regular Cokes priced at about $4 per package. Coca-Cola Energy will come to the U.S. mid-January of 2020. It's only a matter of time. That market is so saturated at this point. But yeah, it makes sense. But to have like a sugar-free caffeine drink, I don't know. Yeah,
Seems like kind of defeats the
if you're going to
purpose.
have that much caffeine
Just
in
enjoy
drink, you
it.
might as
Yeah.
well throw in some sugar too. But which they will have a variety with that cherry, so that I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, check this out. A vehicular hiccup at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. This out-of-control catering truck nearly struck an airplane yesterday. American Airlines says the problem was the truck's accelerator got stuck. The incident ended when a quick-thinking employee rammed the truck with another vehicle. You can tell everybody's just standing there like, what do we do? Where's it going to go? Yeah. The good news is nobody got hurt in all of this, and one flight did end up getting delayed for about 10 minutes. Yeah, there's the real MVP.
Block or charge.
We'll have to see what Rex Chapman thinks about
Yes.
this. Yes.
That's awesome. Just to see it spinning around like that. Yeah, I'd be the one like, I don't know. Somebody else figure it out.
Let's just watch it. Just
Not my problem.
Keep backing up.
Yeah. You can send your name to Mars aboard the 2020 rover, but you have to sign up soon. This is what your boarding pass to Mars will look like. The Mars 2020 rover mission is part of NASA's exploration of the red planet. It takes off next July, and scientists hope the rover helps them answer big questions about Mars, like whether there's potential for life. If you sign up online, you'll automatically get a souvenir boarding pass. They'll also stencil your name on a chip using an electronic beam, and then that chip will get put on the rover. You have to sign up on NASA's website by Monday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern.
I think this is such a cool thing. I saw there were a couple boarding passes in the newsroom from people who've already done this.
I have
I'm going to do this. Oh, you got one?
I have mine.
Oh.
Yeah, no, our producer of the 4 o'clock decided to get Sydney,
Yes.
decided to get all of us our boarding pass. So Dia has one and Angie has one.
Okay, I want one.
And my favorite part of the boarding pass, because it looks like a typical boarding pass you'd get from an airline, but it's got the mile, like the reward miles you get on it.
How many is it?
313 million.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, well, bad news for Beyonce and Adele fans. The two icons, it turns out, did not collaborate on a song, despite what you're seeing on the internet. The rumors began when Ryan Tedder from One Republic told a radio station Beyonce and Adele would be featured on a Coldplay song. Turns out it was all a joke. In 2017, Adele famously honored Beyonce in her Grammys awards speech. Too bad. I think that'd be a great collaboration.
Yeah, I think it would be.